Hey guys, so I was talking to one of my Facebook friends earlier because I need to vent severely, because there's some shit that was going on, and we had gotten into a conversation about another particular person that we know, and this brought up a term that she actually made up, which was faux pagan. And to those of you who don't know what faux means, think of faux fur. It's artificial, it's fake. Now, this term isn't necessarily supposed to be disrespectful or offensive. However, there are some people in the community, I'm not going to name names, but there are some people who come into the community who say that, they're pagan and whatnot. They've been, pagan for like 6 months to a year or whatnot. But if you ask them what pentacle is or what it represents, they can't give you an answer. They can't really... They know some names of gods and goddesses. They don't know exactly what they mean or represent. They can't tell you the 8 Sabbats. They can't tell you what the Sabbats mean, what they represent. And all these different little details. Background of Wicca, pagan, whatnot. Now, I'm not an expert. We don't claim nor to be experts. We're not saying that. We're not perfect. We learn every single day. We're not going to stop learning. But it is those who have been on the path for 6 months to a year, and, they claim that they're pro-pagan and they're gonna wear their pentacle out in public. Well, what if someone asks you what it means? What does it stand for? Are you gonna be able to answer them? Now, to those who are new and don't have the resources nor to study and research these subjects, because maybe you're constantly being bombarded by your parents who don't approve of Wicca, paganism, witchcraft, that is something different. But in order to claim that you have been researching and studying and practicing and not being able in order to describe these basics, that's when it becomes along the lines of basically a faux pagan. It's not fluffy, it's just you're kind of superficial. It's like you're saying you're pagan, but you don't have the knowledge in order to express yourself. You don't have the knowledge in order to answer questions. As I said, being new is something completely different. And even then, it can be even longer than a year, There are some people who can claim they're to be pagan for like 5 years, and they still can't answer these questions. You can be pagan at heart, but, again, not being able in order to contain the knowledge in order to answer these questions, if anybody was to ask, that's when it's kind of like, okay, you say that you're pagan, but you can't answer these questions? Like, wait, what? So, yeah. So, I was asked the nerd to do this video, and so, yeah. Here it is. What is your take on this? That's what I want to know. What is your opinion on this? I know that, they do exist, kind of like people in any other, religion or spirituality, you're going to have your people who claim there to be something, and yet they can't really describe what something is, or what it means. So it's not just in paganism, but due to the fact that we are pagan, that's why we're kind of zoning in on the pagan path. So, I guess that's pretty much it. Quick, simple, What's your opinion? So thank you for watching, and God bless. Have a nice night.